Steps for casting on. 1. Prepare the machine. Ensure the machine is on a stable surface. Reset the row counter to 0. Check that all hooks are in working order. 2. Find the starting point, locate the black or marked needle on your machine. This is your starting point. 3. Begin alternating yarn placement. Hold the working yarn and place it. Behind the first hook, black needle. In front of the second hook, behind the third hook. Repeat this alternating process around the entire machine. 4. Close the round. After you've gone around, crank the handle slowly to ensure all hooks are catching the yarn correctly. 5. Start regular knitting. Once the cast-on row is complete, begin cranking the handle at a steady pace for the first row. Ensure all hooks are picking up the yarn consistently. Knit 25 rows, turn the handle slowly at a uniform pace. Not too fast for the first 5 rows. Use a clip, as is adding weight to the machine for tension control to prevent loose or uneven knitting. Especially when knitting with finer or 100% cotton yarns, I use 100% cotton yarn for this project. Advantage of tension control is, in some cases, especially for lightweight yarns or 100% cotton yarns, it can reduce the chance of missed stitches or dropped stitches. Different circular knitting machines will have different ways to connect and adjust the weight. Steps for binding off 1. Stop knitting in the final row. When you've reached the desired length of your project, stop cranking the machine. 2. Cut the yarn. Cut the working yarn, leaving a long tail, about 12 to 18 inches, for binding off. 3. Secure the stitches. Using the yarn needle, begin removing stitches one by one from the machine's hooks. Do this by threading the yarn through each stitch as you lift it off the hooks. Ensure you go in order, following the circular path of the hooks to avoid tangles. 4. Tighten the edge. After all stitches are secured on the yarn, gently pull the tail to tighten the edge for a gathered look or leave it loose for other projects. Bring the 2-end yarn together and tight steps to make a crochet chain. Make a slip knot. Take your yarn and create a loop. Pull a loop of yarn through the first loop to make a knot. Tighten the knot onto the crochet hook, leaving a tail of a few inches. Form the chain. Hold the hook in your dominant hand and the yarn in your non-dominant hand. Wrap the working yarn, the yarn connected to the ball, around the hook from back to front. Pull the wrapped yarn through the loop on the hook. Repeat this process until you've reached the desired chain length, finishing the chain. Once you've reached the end, cut the yarn, if needed, leaving a short tail. Pull the tail through the final loop and tighten to secure. Tips: keep an even tension to ensure a consistent chain. Weave in the ends. Use the yarn needle to weave in the loose tail on the inside of the project to secure it and prevent unraveling. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more knitting inspiration and tutorials.